When my boys grow up and they do a 30 for 30 on my sons and they both thank me while they're accepting their Heisman, the MVP, Hall of Fame speech, and they thank me because of what Dad did, it'll all be worth it.
Man, you and David are both on
watch it, Vern, because my sons are going to beat yours.
That's enough. Thank you.
My sons are going to be the greatest center and power forward that Michigan has ever seen in their basketball.
Good. Glad you're setting a nice, attainable bar. That's tremendous. Let's go to Andy. Andy 71. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, buddy. What's up?
Well, first, I live out in Arizona, so I got a couple of things I want to talk about. Number one, August 1st is like when my kids go back to school, so I can't even associate kids going back to school to football starting. It just doesn't really happen. And my wife always usually lets me watch football. She's OCD about cleaning, so I usually get that time anyway. But out here, I listen to sports radio because I drive trucks for a living, and you're sitting there listening to the radio all the time. These guys that have such a hard-on with Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury, and I just think they're going to fail miserably. And things, I don't ever really get to listen to, Detroit sports radio.
Sure.
I'm curious to what you think is going to happen this weekend.
All right. I think, this weekend, look, I don't understand the spread. I don't know how that game opened up at a pick, and now it's -2.5. I thought the Lions would be a touchdown favorite. From a football perspective, there's not a single football reason Arizona should win that game. Their offensive line blows. It's a rookie QB, a rookie head coach. And defensively, unless Arizona just all of a sudden became even average at stopping the run, I don't know how they're getting off. I don't know how they're getting off the field. Now, short term, no, there's no doubt. The Lions should win that game, and I hate the Lions. But long term, understand something. Long term, it's going to go one of two ways for Kyler and Cliff. It is either going to be an unbelievable success and they're going to get good, real good in a hurry, or it's going to be an absolute disaster, Hindenburg style. I don't know which way it goes. I know what I'm rooting for. I know I love Kyler, and I'm happy someone gave him a shot, even though he's 5'9". But it goes one of two ways. I don't think there's a middle ground where people go, Kyler and Cliff, it's going to be boom or bust. But they better figure out how to protect that kid, because that offensive line sucks.
That's something that's tough out here. The biggest thing I noticed is, I don't understand. They had Josh Rosen, and there were talks that if Josh Rosen would have been in the same class as Kyler Murray, Josh Rosen would have been the #1 pick. Why on earth you took him, honestly, for literally peanuts? Less than peanuts.
Well, two reasons. I'll give you a reason, and it's very important. A, we have to look at Josh Rosen now. Josh Rosen couldn't beat Ryan Fitzpatrick out to be a quarterback for Miami Dolphins, so now I'm starting to ask questions about Rosen. I'm with you. I liked Rosen coming out of college, but something's wrong. And B, when they went all in on Cliff Kingsbury, they had to go all in on a quarterback that Kingsbury's system demanded. And I just think one went with the other, Andy. But the Rosen thing, we got to start asking questions. Because if you can't beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're not in. Got a message for the big dudes out there. I mean the really big ones. The ones that they make Roberto look like a fashion model. Guys that got to lose 100 pounds. Call Dr. Stanley. Ideally, Dr. Stanley will help you lose serious weight in just 40 days. I mean, listen, it's not summer, so I'm not going to read you a paragraph. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, football's here, which means the holidays are around the corner. You know it. I mean, please, you're going to eat 10 pounds in apple pie. Get yourself right. Prepare yourself for the holiday. Call 1-800-IDEA. Get your full body consultation with Dr. Stanley for just $29. Dr. Stanley will teach you the reasons and methods of how to get your body into a fat burning machine. You call him. Tony Ortiz did it. Yes, I did. Almost. Tony Ortiz did it, kept the weight off. He's a Dr. Stanley success story. Get with him. 1-800-IDEAL-U. That's 1-800-IDEAL-U. And again, results vary based on physical health and adherence to the program. The weight loss guarantee is provided. ratings for his degenerate gambling. So,
I'm not going to plug websites, but
no, please pour the boogie on me.
yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I've used too much.
Oh, he's got 7. Oh, this is. I had 2 boys in February. My wife still respects my love of football and my season tickets to the one. Roberto, call the local fire department. They'll fill the pool for a donation. We pay $100.
I've never heard of that. That's great. They need to spread the word on that more.
Are you sure someone's not screwing with you?
David says it's true. My uncle was a fireman. That's exactly what they do.
I'm having a 4th kid in a few weeks. All girls. You just literally depressed me. Imagine when my girls are teenagers. Clothes, cars, jewelry, proms. That's before we get to the douche boyfriends. Is there anything worse than having daughters? That's gotta be terrifying. Gotta be. Okay, that's okay. Roberto just literally couldn't even look at it. Have a 4. Excuse me?
You would be more apt to have that problem because you have a sister. I'm sure there's some guys that you didn't approve of.
Yeah. There's only one in particular.
You always think of the one.
Yeah, one comes. Now my daughter and her husband from Ireland are living with us. I'm gonna have to go and get some Tito's, signed anonymous. Have a 4-month-old daughter. Maybe I'll get hit by a car later today so I can afford to send her to college. Gordon at work. I'm not supposed to laugh at that, but that's, sadly it's true. Don't forget daycare's $1,000 a month per kid. I'm a single guy with no kids but 4 girlfriends. I'm pretty sure kids are way cheaper. Okay, you're trying to get yourself assassinated. That's what you're attempting to do. Not even Roberto back in his hot tub days tried to pull that off. Not even Sully in his true tour de force.
That's asking for trouble, man.
Pull that off. How do you even manage that? How do you keep it straight?
You have to have multiple phones, or you have to have something, I don't know.
Roberto, you didn't try to pull that off. Even back in your hot tub days. You didn't try to pull that off.
But I'm sure Sully did on his, I have the t-shirt of Sully's Royal Oak World Tour 2016.
Yeah. Every dot represents a table touch, if you know what I mean.
Summer 16 was a crazy summer, man. Summer 16 was insane.
Hey, it's Doug Carson. I want everyone listening right now to do me.
All right, let's go to John, 97.1. Johnny, what's up, bud?
Well, I'm having fun listening to you young guys at the beginning stages of this. So I just became an empty nester last week, and I've got 3 boys born 30 months apart. So I had 3 under 3 at one point.
Oh, my God.
And these numbers are not even close. Those are might be 1985 numbers or something. But they're not close. I agree with your prior caller, Vern. There's so many things that aren't even factored in. You got medical and doctor visits. You got, here's one nobody thinks about. So I'm self-employed. Every hour you spend with your kid, out of the normal, is time you can't earn money to pay for all the stuff they need too. So you're actually losing it on both ends. And they're way more expensive. I'm 3 in college right now, a senior, a junior, and a freshman.
Oh,
yeah. But you have no idea. Even at the earlier, I had one of my sons who had this condition that required this special formula when he was a baby. It cost me $50 a week just for his formula.
Listen, John, I just, all of this just sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like a total nightmare.
Well, but I'll tell you this. Then backing the truck up with all the money in it, I would never take it because you back it up with $5 million, and I can't buy back 10 minutes of time with one of them.
Okay.
I would never trade it.
Oh, no, this is good. This is giving David and Roberto, who have 2 children, reassurance, John, because you sound like a very nice man. And with that, Roberto has just said in the talkback he'd take the money. All right, well then that's that. There's nowhere to go. I have an indecent proposal for Lions fans. We're going to get to it next. Precision pool. Now, I can't do anything about the kids with David and Roberto. reached. Market for that big ring, Precision Jewelers, the only place to go. They got what your special somebody needs. Great staff, huge selection, the best quality. You can't go wrong with these guys. Family owned for 50 years, they treat you right. Precision, the biggest selection of watches, diamond earrings, bracelets, pendants, got it all. Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or a nice gift like Alex and Ani, go to Precision Jewelers. 2 great locations. If you're on the east side, you head to Gratiot and Roosevelt. West Siders, a huge store in Westland near the intersection of Warren and Wayne Road. And online, myprecisionjewelers.com. That's myprecisionjewelers.com.
So you open up the cabinet door and the handle just comes off in your hand, which makes you think, those cabinets gotta go. Life is full of challenges. Good thing there's a full-service bank to help you make the most of each. From mobile wallets to home equity loan advisors, at Comerica, every account comes with the tools, knowledge, and one-on-one support you need every step of the way. That's full-service banking, only at Comerica Bank. Raising expectations since 1849. Learn more at Comerica.com. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender. NMLS ID 480990.
Save thousands on a new Michael Phelps Swim Spas by Master Spas and build your dream backyard at the Taylor Hot Tub and Swim Spa Show this weekend at the Taylor Sportsplex. For details, go to poolandspashow.com or call 1-800-SPA-SALE. That's 1-800-SPA-SALE.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Tapura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work. Sorry. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The Army National Guard is committed to keeping the country safe and our communities secure. Composed of hundreds of thousands of citizen soldiers from all walks of life, the Guard is always ready to respond to local or national emergencies. We protect the homeland. We're always there when called upon, and in every state and territory, we stand guard for our communities. To learn more, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Michigan Army National Guard. Aired by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters and this station.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Hall Financial. Today, another practice day for the Lions. They continue the game plan for Sunday's showdown with the Cardinals in Arizona. And quarterback Matthew Stafford talked about the difference getting ready for this season under head coach Matt Patricia compared to last year.
As players in the offseason, do everything we can to come back and be better football players. Our coaches spend time on themselves, say, hey, how can I be a better coach? Patricia's no different. I think he's done an outstanding job leading this team this offseason and into this season. You know exactly what he wants day in and day out. He knows us better just from being around us and, experience with us. So it's been great.
Teams also made a few roster moves today. They released wideout Jonathan Duhart, running back Mark Thompson, also signed the wide receiver Marvin Hall and quarterback Chad Kanoff. Elsewhere in the league, though, the Cowboys and Zeke Elliott coming to terms on a new contract and to pay the running back $90 million over 6 years and includes $50 million guaranteed, making the highest paid running back in the league. Tigers back at it tonight. Game 2 of a 3-game set out in Kansas City. Edwin Jackson against Jacob Junis. We'll have it right here on the ticket at 8:15. And as Michigan gears up for Saturday's game with Army out of the Big House, and Coach Jim Harbaugh on the morning show here on the ticket today. They learned a lot about his team against Middle Tennessee, and the quarterback Shea Patterson was dealing with an injury at the half. He was impressed with Shea's play overall.
where he was really good. He throw the ball downfield, made the big play. Thought he was running and avoiding pressure really well. Against the blitz, he was really good. I mean, outstanding. As good as I've seen picking up protections and redirecting and checking plays was terrific.
Michigan will kick off with Army at noon Saturday. Michigan State brings in Western at 7:30. On the Ticket Update next, I'm Ryan Woolley for more at 971theticket.com.
It's time for another morning show edition of Awkward Moments of Silence.
So a teenager reportedly went blind after years of eating only junk food.
Okay. I was told the myth was something else would make teenage boys blind.
Yes.
Those of you who don't know, they also thanks for filling in the blank.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That was another morning show Awkward Moment of Silence.
Nothing like some good morning awkward silence. Thank you, Stoney, as usual. Hour number 2. And I want to bring this to you. The game is only a couple days away. I brought it up yesterday. The spread scares the hell out of me. Lions opened up a pick'em against the Cardinals. They're currently 2.5-point favorites. I see the Lions as being an absolutely superior team to the Arizona Cardinals, but this has been consistent. With rare exception, there's just been an overwhelming amount of negativity about the Lions, whether it's USA Today saying 3-13, or CBS in these power rankings I'm looking at, ranking you the 29th best team in the league. Fun fact, there's only 32 NFL teams. We need to have this conversation. Because here's my point. CBS, for them to put them at 29th in the league, what amount of money would you wager that they are better than the 4th worst team in the league? That they're not going to have the number 4 pick in the draft? Like, I would wager a lot of money. In fact, this to me is free money. They're not the 29th best team in the league. The 29th best team in the league is going to win 4 or 5 football games. I don't believe it. Even my most negative prediction on this team, I would struggle to ever go below 6. And that's if I were unbelievably negative. And in fact, I have told you already, I think they're capable of surprising some people, getting on the right side of 8 wins. But I'm asking you, the fan. We're all going to watch the game Sunday before. And obviously, if it goes sideways and they lose to Arizona, everything we said prior to it is null and void, and they should leave Patricia and that GD scooter in Arizona. But I'm approaching this that they should win, and they're gonna win. And then we're gonna talk about the the Los Angeles Charger game. I think they're gonna beat the Chargers because the Chargers are a mess. But if I offered you this bet, like you could bet me, do you really want to take the Lions as being one of the 4 worst teams in the league? And it's the only way you can win that bet. Because I don't think any of you, forget about should, I don't think you would. 248-539-9797. I mean, I can't do it with listeners. I'll book my guys' bets. Sully, you want to lose some money to me? David, Roberta, I will book your bet.
No, okay, I don't think they're going to be that bad.
Okay, then you're out.
Just crazy. It's just become crazy. And you know, and I would challenge the people. I know we had some yesterday that called in, but are there actually people out there who believe in this? Are there people out there who really think the Lions will be that bad when they're going to be the bottom 3-4 team in the league? That's crazy to me. 29th in the NFL? You're talking about a team that's in contention for the first overall pick.
I don't know why, and again, these rankings keep coming out about the Lions. There's just so much negativity.
Mike, how about this? There's 8 divisions in the National Football League. That means, wait for it, 8 last place teams.
Yep.
You mean to tell me that you're not even the best of the last place bunch? You are one of the bottom 4 in all of football. You're one of the bottom 4 last place teams. I wish I could take my listeners' bets on this. I can't. It's illegal. But is anyone else with me on this? That this has just gone too far with this team?
I don't know if you'll get any bets, though.
No, I'm saying it's okay
That's
to
the
call
thing.
up and just go, enough is enough. This is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
I don't think there are many people, and I think most people think that's ridiculous. I don't think there's many fans who will bet or think that the Lions are going to be the 3-4 worst teams in the league. I have a hard time believing anyone really thinks that. I know some people, and they've watched Lions their whole life, they can be extremely negative about this team. But it's like, come on, we're really talking about it in this light? We're talking about being this bad? Doesn't make much sense to me at all. 29th in NFL is just laughable. And I don't know, I that's where I struggle with sometimes, because yesterday we had a similar discussion, not the same, but a similar one about the Lions. And we had people on completely different sides call in. We had some people calling in and saying the Lions are going to make the playoffs. We had other people calling in and saying the Lions are, what was the one caller yesterday? Lions are going to have the first pick in the draft next year. They're going to get Tua. It's crazy, like the distance and the difference between projections with the fans this year. Usually I think it's a little more even than this, where it's first versus last type thing. I don't know. It's kind of become bizarre.
Would anyone actually make this bet? I mean, you could have them ranked the 26th team, the 25th team. I'd still have the same opinion. I don't see a scenario, barring the injury of Matthew Stafford, where this team has a top 5, top 6, top 7 draft pick. I don't see a scenario where they're worse than last year. Maybe I'm an idiot.
What's the only scenario, though?
Stafford injury.
Right. That's the crazy thing. Like, maybe there's some information we don't know, I guess. But the only way I could say, yeah, the Lions could be that bad this year is if Stafford doesn't play and Stafford gets hurt. Maybe that's becoming the thing where people are putting more possibility into that. Of, hey, you know what? The Lions are stockpiling quarterbacks. They're trying to get 5-6 guys to try to maybe find one backup to Stafford, a good one. Maybe Stafford really is hurt. Besides Stafford going down with an injury, I don't get how they would be bottom of the NFL like that.
248-539-9797. You have this super negativity now. You think they're one of the worst teams in the league. I want to hear from you. But it's also, too, where do you think they are? Like, if we started a power ranking right now, that's kind of what I want to create. If we did a power ranking right now, it has to begin with teams that I believe the Lions are objectively better than. It's the only way to do a power ranking. And once you get to the teams where you go, I don't know if they're better than them, then we've at least found a range, right? So an example, like if you jot these down, I think they are objectively better than the Dolphins, the Bengals. I'm going to surprise you with one, if I may, and you can argue this. I think they're better than the Titans. Titans' offensive line is a mess already. Quarterback is a mess already. I would say they're better than the Titans. I think they are better than, objectively, the Giants and the Reds. I think they are better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they are better than the Arizona Cardinals. Now, right off the top, before we go into debate mode, and that range of teams I think they are the same as, what did I rip off? 6, 7 teams? How the hell are they 29th? Because then I think they're in the mix with the following teams. Believe it or not, I think they're in the mix with the Colts. No Andrew Luck. I think they're in the mix with the Raiders. I think they're in the mix with the Broncos. I think they're in the mix with the Jets and the Bills. I think they're in the mix potentially with the Vikings, and I can show you that pathway. And I think they're in the mix with the 49ers. Okay? Right off the top top of my... Now, again, take the teams I think they're debatable then. Split it in half, place them. I mean, what... I don't know, guys, have I forgotten everything I know about football? Am I not your afternoon radio host anymore? Am I just some clown who came in from Denver to do radio for you? What am I doing? I hate this team. You know this. I hate their guts. Bottom line is I'll still keep it even Steven with you. The years I think they're better than the national narrative, I say it. The years I think they're worse, I say that too. I got no reason to be nice to this team. What are we doing? CBS Power Ranking 29. Tell you what, screw CBS. Let's do our own power. I want to do our show's Week 1 Power Ranking. Where are the Lions in the league right now? As they start the year. Don't project injuries. Don't project surprises. Don't be provocative. Don't be negative. Where are they right now? CBS says 29th. I say Boulder Dash. It's called happy hour for a reason. You want to sit and relax and pretend to be happy? No. So swivel your excuse for a chair over B-Dubs. Enjoy a real happy hour. Get your crew, head to B-Dubs, get great deals like $3 Bud Light and Coors Light drinks. $3 select premium shots, that's for you, Sully. $5 loaded nachos, all the games you can watch on wall-to-wall TVs. What are you waiting on? Tell your supervisor you can go supervise something else. You got B-Dubs on the brain. Get here, be happy. It's happy hour at Buffalo Wild Wings. Go there now.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Watch the PGA Tour Champions lineup, including Marco Mir, Richie Houston, Bernard Langer, and BJ Singh. Dirk Bentley live in concert, and Jack Nicklaus, Kid Rock, Henrik Zetterberg, and Dirk Bentley in a celebrity shootout. It all happens here at the Ally Challenge presented by McLaren, September 12th through 15th. We'll see you at number 17, Golf's original par 3 party, and the Dirk Bentley Show Saturday night. Tickets start at $25 at theallychallenge.com. Players subject to appear.
Miller Lite is the light beer brewed for all Lions fans. Every face painting, spicy chili cooking, cheering to tell the last down line. Because when it comes to your team and your beer, you never compromise. That's why we brew Miller Lite with great taste and only 96 calories. Miller Lite, hold true. Celebrate responsibly. 2018 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Average analysis: 12 fluid ounces, 96 calories, 3.2 grams carbs, less than 1 gram protein, and 0 grams fat.
Fall, the perfect time to pick apples. Get lost in a corn maze or visit your local Sierra, where you'll find top brands and incredible savings on everything you need to get outside this season. Jackets, fleece, sweaters, hiking shoes, snow boots, and more. And if you're still lost in that corn maze, shop online at Sierra.com. Vast selection, epic brands, teeny tiny prices. That's Sierra. Sierra is part of the TJ Maxx family. Head over to the Sierra store at Novi Town Center.
I'm Roberta Jacena. I'm here with Bank of America's Detroit Market President, Matt Elliott. Matt, how are you helping to build lasting relationships in the community?
Well, the first thing we do to build lasting relationships in the community is go get out in the community ourselves. Like myself, most of the 2,000 people who work at Bank of America and Merrill here in the state of Michigan are from Michigan, and so we're personally invested in the success of Detroit and the growth of the state of Michigan.
What type of local partnerships are you currently involved with?
We're generally involved with local partnerships and local organizations that are built around workforce development and social and economic progress. Around workforce development, for example, we work with Grow Detroit's Own Talent and other organizations that help get people on that first rung of the job ladder. For example, this summer we sponsored 130 students through Grow Detroit's Own Talent, and we're really proud of the fact that a couple of those students who have been working in our financial centers, one in particular, his name's Delonte, we hope to bring him on as a full-time employee. He didn't ever think of a career in banking 6 months ago, and we can't wait to make him a banker 6 months from now.
Thanks, Matt. Find out how Bank of America can help you at bankofamerica.com or stop by your local branch.
97.1 The Ticket and Beaumont's Student Heart Check program provides a healthy heart check for students whose families might not otherwise be Sundays this fall on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, straight to the people, because I can't take any more of the national power rankings where the Lions are 29th, and I think it's poppycock. I want to come up with our own power. For us. We all, look, bottom line, we're going to weed out the haters, and weed out the homers, and we're going to do power ranking. I think 29th is ridiculous, even if you hate this. So I'm going to go to people. I want to have a little conversation, and then I want to see if we can place this team a little bit. And Sully, you got to jot down teams that we as a show accept.
Absolutely.
Objectively worse than the
I
Lions.
was already just looking at it for sure.
Okay, let's go to Mike on the cell, 97.1. Hi, Mike.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. Afternoon. What up?
I'm a good yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to trade with you. So I think the technique, I think the defense, I think the good thing in the offseason to put them there. The defensive line, I think eventually the top 20. And I think offensively, the line holds up between the top 15. I think that on the CBS and ESPN track, the only takes into consideration, no franchise in the history of the NFL has had 3 head coaches in 10 years and 4 offensive coordinators in 10 years and done anything. You can't get any footing going on. The Pittsburgh Steelers have had how many coaches in their entire history?
4.
You know, come on. You know, so the consistency factor, I think, hopefully stabilizes with Patricia.
All right, so here, let's kind of see where you're at, and you need to tell me better or worse. I'll give you the team, you tell me where they are, okay? And then Sully, you tell me where they're at in the CBS ranking, okay? So, example, Mike, better or worse, San Francisco?
Oh, better.
Okay, there's one. Better or worse, Cincinnati Bengals?
Better.
Better or worse, New York Jets?
I'll say better, right there.
Okay. All right, hold on. So would you say the Jets are a range you're comfortable with?
Yeah.
All right, where are the Jets?
I think like
22.
Okay, so 22, a full 7 spots where we get Mike to his debate zone. All right, so we'll call Mike 22 in the ranking. Somebody has him at 22. I'll go to Wilson. I want to see what Wilson has to say. Wilson, where are you at with this issue?
I think the Vegas takes the Lions. I think they're going to win 8 to 9 games. And just if you have faith in the Lions, they let you down.
So, where do you think they are? And I want to see if you back it up with who you think they're better than. So, like, where would you place them in a preseason power poll?
About 17 in the league, 18, 17.
So Wilson says 17. So let me offer you something.
Okay.
Better or worse, Seattle Seahawks?
Worse.
Okay. Better or worse, Carolina Panthers?
Better.
Better than the Panthers?
That's rated the line for me.
Okay, so give me the Panthers in the CBS rank.
18.
18. Wilson said 17. There you go. So let's just test Will. Now, Wilson, are you happy to put him 17?
Yeah, I am. I still have faith in the Lions, but they'll probably let me down.
Well, we can't just, those teams aren't here now. So Wilson has him. Wilson's got him 7. All right, so Mike, jot it down. We got a 22 and a 17. We'll go over to Eddie. 97. What's up, Eddie?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Excellent. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, I just want to say you guys are, that's the podcast I can do are the best in the business, man. You guys are awesome.
Well, thank you, brother. Listen, I appreciate it.
That content.
I appreciate it, man. We're trying. All right, my man, so talk to me. You know they're 29th at CBS. Where would you put?
Okay, so this, I'm going to preface by saying this. I hope to God they're ranked 29th because I would love to see them just blow this thing up. You already know how we feel. You know, we just got to either be really good or really bad. Blow the whole thing up. But my caveat is this. The division and who they're playing really dictates how the from the stacking up. So if you start stacking the Lions up against other teams in other divisions, we're going to be the bottom of our division no matter what. I mean, the Bears are better than us, the Vikings are better than us, and the Packers are better than us. So it's only fair then to compare us with other of the other 7 divisions and to see if we're better than those other 7 teams. That's the really only fair way to do it.
Okay, so obviously, Redskins.
You know what? We're actually...
No.
We play the Redskins in Washington. We'll lose that game.
No. But we're not. We're talking right here, right now. Are you telling me you think the Lions are worse than the Redskins?
We're a little better than the Redskins.
All right, New York Giants.
Obviously.
Oh, don't be sorry. I know. My team's a tire fire. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, we're worse than the Cowboys.
Okay, so you'd be third in the NFC East. Let's go to the NFC West. Better or worse, Tampa Bay?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, come on. Really?
A little better. A little better.
Better or worse than Carolina?
We're worse than Carolina.
All right, so then you're basically where you're at there. How about the West? What was going to be the last one? Better or worse, Cardinals?
Better.
Better or worse, Niners?
We're worse than the Niners.
No. Oh, my.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. And here's the reason why. They have better skill position players than us. Offensively, especially Kittle's better. And also Garoppolo, just from the sample size that I've seen, he actually can get his team to things out of their comfort zone. Which means, and Stafford can't do that. We already know that Stafford's not going to win a game by himself.
All right, so let me do this. So final number you would put them at after a quick sample size, I would say, Eddie, you think they're 26th in the league.
26, exactly.
Okay, Mikey, put Eddie down for 26.
And
go ahead, Ed, quickly.
No, I was going to say, if you want to bet, I'll do a bet for you, Mike, because I live in California. I'm a transplant from Detroit over 20 years from now. And if you want, I can all bet you a dinner. When you guys go to your March Madness trip at the team, that the Lions won't win 5 games.
Listen, I can't officially take that bet, but I'd be glad to take that bet with a handshake when I see it. Eddie.
There you go.
You know, hey man, I guess we'll have that conversation in a few months, but this is putting me to, this is almost like reflecting on something deeply personal, because this idea that the Lions are not going to win 5 games, I am like looking at this and going, have I lost my ability to even remotely discuss NFL football? Like, what am I doing? I am the king of not liking this. Ripping, not doing the fan stuff. I'm not. What am I missing? They went out and added a couple legitimate defensive players. Right? They used a draft pick on a guy who's going to play. They went out on offense and they fixed the one position group that they so desperately didn't have, tight end. They're going to feature a young star running back who, when he was healthy, was one of the top 12 backs in the league. What am I missing? They went out and added Mike Daniels for free. They went out and added Justin Coleman and Trey Flowers for free. Money don't matter. They didn't give up anything to get it. What am I missing? Helmet. Like, what? Is it that Golden Tate's not around anymore? Well, if Matthew Stafford's only good with Golden Tate, Matthew Stafford stinks. I don't buy it. Galladay, Marvin Jones, a couple tight ends, and a running back who's a star. I got bad news for you. You got more than what Josh Allen has to work with. Hell, you got more than Sam Darnold's got to work with. Go look at the Jets personnel. Oh, now we're turning Robbie Anderson, Quincy Enunwa, and Jamison Crowder into stars. Le'Veon Bell, who didn't play last year, and the dead body of Ty Montgomery, and their starting tight end is suspended for 6 weeks, and Chris Herndon. Like, what are we doing here? I'm cool if you want to make fun of me. That's fine. I can't put CBS with them at 29 is insulting. Sully will review where you're putting them. Get to all of it. Get to the ticket text as well. And we've got an NFL discussion to have. Sully, what's on the menu today at 3:45?
32 bold takes going to go through all of them. That gets a little excessive, but we'll highlight it. By the way, I got my list for you, Mike. I came up with a list of definitive teams I think the Lions are better than.
I want to hear it. We'll do that next then. 97.1.
Right now, though, let's talk Hall Financial. They've been recognized #1 on Zillow for giving their clients 5-star service. Guys, I know this firsthand. In the process right now of buying a home, closing on it in a few weeks. This can be an extremely stressful time. You know what I mean? It's one of the biggest purchases you're going to make of your entire life. But Hall Financial makes it easy for you. Customer service is fantastic. Their communication is great. They're always checking in on you. Hey, is everything good? What can I do to help? Their whole team over there is great. And that's why they have nearly 1,000 clients raving online with 5-star reviews. They've just been killing it. Now, you know who to call with these crazy low rates we're seeing right now. Whether you're purchasing a new home or looking to refinance, reach out to Hall Financial today. Call 248-308-5000 or go online and chat. DavidHallMortgage.com. That's 248-308-5000 or chat online. DavidHallMortgage.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by the Carpet Guys. Tipsters telling us about a wreck eastbound 94 at the Lodge, blocking the center lane. You're slow from 96. And northbound Southfield Freeway at Joy Road. Incident on the right shoulder. You're stop and go from Ford Road. Need new carpet or flooring? Right now, Carpet Guys is offering $800 off carpet and flooring. The Carpet Guys make it easy to shop local and at a great price. Otherwise, call the Carpet Guys at 855-4-MY-GUYS. This is Catherine Leslie in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
On the Big Spin Instant Ticket from the Michigan Lottery, you can win up to $1 million instantly.
Or win a second chance to spin me the big wheel on TV.
Starring Detroit basketball champ John Sally.
Hey, I'm the star this day.
But John has game too, and $1 million smile.
I have cash prizes from $100 grand up to $2 million that'll make everybody smile.
Win up to 20 times with the Big Spin Instant Ticket from the Michigan Lottery.
And don't miss me, the star on TV.
And John Sally.
Okay, co-stars.
This is always the best bet.
This is bad. I recently wrapped a pack of cigarettes in a plastic bag and buried it in a flower pot on the back porch so that I would have to dig it up, take out a cigarette, and rebury the pack every time I wanted to smoke. Flowers had died, but I'm still trying.
Good for you, Pat. Bury them, freeze them, put them on a rocket to Mars. Nothing's too crazy as long as you're trying. Because every time you try, it gets you closer to quitting for good. So keep burying those bad boys and get more tools to help you quit at everytrycounts.gov.
Celebrate Sizzling Sprint Weekend with amazing savings at your local Sprint store September 6th, 7th, and 8th. Now for a limited time, when you switch to Sprint, you can pick up a new Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1 on us. That's right, get a Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1 on us when you add unlimited data for just $25 per month. All you need is a new line on a qualifying plan. Plus, this weekend only, when you switch to Sprint, you'll get $100 via prepaid MasterCard for each new phone you lease. The more lines you switch, the more savings you'll get. There's never been a better time to switch to Sprint. Stop by your local Sprint store during Sizzling Sprint Weekend, September 6th, 7th, and 8th to learn more and check out other great deals. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee requires 4 online registration and 60 days of service before card ships. Card terms, conditions, and exclusions apply. Member FDIC. Tab A 10.1 $0 per month after 14-17 monthly credit for 24 months credit applies from 2 bills. Cancel early. Remaining balance due. Plan excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximum use rules and restrictions apply.
When you fire up a John Deere 1 Series tractor, you can tackle the job without wrestling the attachments. Hook up everything from a front loader to a drive-over mower deck in no time, so you can haul gravel, cut grass, or do any job in between. Because
Trinity and Sept from Kansas City. Edwin Jackson against Jacob Judas. We'll have it for you right here on the ticket starting at 8:15. Cowboys have also come to terms on a contract extension with running back Zeke Elliott and to pay him $90 million over 6 years, including $50 million guaranteed. Makes him the highest paid tailback in the NFL. Well, Raiders to find wideout Antonio Brown $54,000 for missing a team walkthrough on August 22nd and training camp on the 18th. Lions meanwhile back Forte and Allen Park. They're getting ready for their season opener with the Cardinals on Sunday. Also made a few roster moves. They released wideout Jonathan Duhart, running back Mark Thompson. They've also signed wide receiver Marvin Hall and quarterback Chad Kanoff. Ryan Wooley, 497 the ticket.com.
If it matters on game day, it's on Game Day Uncensored. Sundays this fall on 97.1 The Ticket.
And yes, it is a special edition of Game Day Uncensored at 2 o'clock this week for God knows what reason. But we'll be here at 2, and it's Game Day Uncensored. Same format as last year. We're talking football. If you're looking for a Lions preview show, yeah, sorry, we're talking football. Lions will be a part of it, naturally. We'll preview their game, naturally. But, newsflash, despite us making a power rank here, there are far more interesting games in the NFL than the Lions. So, yes, Game Day Uncensored, normal time, 11 a.m., this Sunday, 2 p.m. Mike, if Stafford and Carey on both play 16 games, I see no way they win less than 7. The Lions fan is a big part of the problem. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm actually surprised by the number of Lions I intentionally sought out in my fantasy. If you swap the Lions and Patriots schedules, how many wins do you think they get? You're going to make me do that. And mind you, schedule projection is not something that has really any value. Think about it. Right now, we think the Saints are good. If Drew Brees breaks his leg in week 3, are the Saints still any good? The answer is no. But if that's the way you want to do it, well, then you're forcing me to play ball. Here, I'll give you the Patriots schedule. All right, quickly. I'm not going to do all this. All right, here. Just real quick when I'm looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You win 9 games with the Patriots. How about that? Yeah, I know what you're saying. The AFC East is easy. It is. Your division's not. I get it. Let's go to the people. Actually, Sully, you had your power rank here.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the teams that I think are worse than the Lions. Tell me if you agree with these teams.
And again, CBS has them 29th in their initial power rank.
Yep. So I think the Lions are better than the following teams. Tell me if you agree. The Dolphins.
Yes.
Cardinals.
Yes.
Bengals.
Yes.
Bucks.
Yes.
Giants.
Yes.
Redskins.
Yes.
Niners.
Yes.
Raiders.
Yes.
Jets.
Getting close.
Broncos. Defense, I know they'll be good. But
I
I
think
don't
they
trust
are the
Flacco.
same as the Jets and the Broncos.
Titans.
I think they're better than the Titans.
And I think that without luck, I think they're better than the Colts.
My point is, you're in the neighborhood, so split
There's 12
the
teams
difference.
right there.
Split the difference. Where are they?
Yeah, there's 12 right there, so they would be at
20.
Yeah, yep, right around.
That's still 9 spots ahead of Seattle.
Right. There is a couple I just couldn't put them ahead of.
I understand luck is gone. They're not better than the Colts. The Colts have a decent run game, and they have a really good defense. I cannot say they're better than Tennessee. I know what Mariota looks like, but they're not better than Tennessee. In my mind, I think they're the 24th or 25th best team in the league.
But even then, you're better than what CBS has got.
29th is crazy. That's just unreal.
And it's not the only power ranking that has them in that position. Why is that?
See, I don't think they're better than the Bills. I don't think they're better than the Cowboys. I don't think they're better than the Panthers. I don't think they're better than the Ravens. And after that, you start getting into Texans, Vikings, Browns territory. So yeah, I think I'd be right around that 20 number.
Go to people. Go to Tim. He's in Flint. He's up next. Tim, how you doing, bud?
Hey, pretty good. So, Mike, I'm just looking to walk away. And it's not that Detroit's not better than some of these teams. I think the schedule's going to be fine. Because one thing, Kansas has enough talent. And the other thing,
York. The Oakland game was here. I think we got that one too. Other than that, I can't scrape $5 to bet on us winning any other game on this schedule. Because Patricia and his coaching staff will not put these people in a position to win. They can't manage a clock. They can't make an adjustment. They can't call a proper defense. This line cannot block. Matthew Stafford cannot throw. This team is absolutely worldly in deep doo-doo.
All right, so where are they? Give me a number. Give me a range.
They're right where they're at. Right where they're at. And not because they're not better than a couple of these teams.
You think Patricia is the reason?
He is the X factor. And this schedule is so brutal of who they play and where they get them at. They're not going to be able to overcome it with this coaching staff.
All right, let me ask you this question. This is, and I mean, Tim's bringing something up that's important. I'm not a Patricia believer. You know this. I've said that since the start.
Correct.
But I'm not a Jason Garrett believer either. And guess what? Jason Garrett's been there a hell of a long time. Marvin Lewis was a bum. He was there for a long time. My point is, Sully, Tim brings this up and goes, okay, I think Patricia is not just bad. He's an absolute train wreck. What are the odds that's exactly what we're looking at? In your mind, Sully, is Tim going too far? Am I missing it? That Patricia's not just bad or subpar? That Tim is saying he's essentially Marinelli level?
Yeah, I've crossed 50% where I think that there's a better chance that he's just awful than he is any good. I'd say that's closer to the truth.
He's a smart man too. He can't take advice. And Stafford can't take mechanic advice on how to fix his offensive sideline himself. When you combine this horrible offensive coaching staff with the quarterback who refuses to evolve his position to learn how to play properly, we've got a team that can't come back unless they play in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go, and that luck is run out by the way.
Here's the one thing, Tim, listen. Tim's going to be right if one thing is true. We talked about this. The Lions, week 1, opened up as a pick against the Cardinals. I said, what is the only factor that would make you a pick against Cardinals if something's not right? And Vegas would know before us. And Vegas would know more than the guys on the beat. And there was a prevailing thought, preseason, ain't right. It's the 6 practices around the Patriot game. You know, the back issue came up, and then it was, why won't they commit to playing him? And they just dipped his toe in the water in the 3rd game. Like,
how about signing 5-6 quarterbacks? You never see teams do that. Doesn't that kind of speak something?
Well, and they're carrying 3, correct?
Right. They've never done that. They've always carried just
Why
one.
Would you carry 3 quarterbacks if your quarterback was healthy?
Well, and even look at the history with Stafford. The Lions have never carried, rarely. Quarterbacks in one game. Plus, there is some public injury with staff.
They carried 3 and just added a guy to practice.
Well, they've always had Kellen Moore or whoever on the practice squad. One thing I don't buy, though, that color took a little too far with the sidearm stuff. Stafford's always thrown like that. And correct me if I'm wrong, everyone freaked out last year every single time Pat Mahomes did a sidearm throw.
pencil more than a pencil when it takes me from art class to gallery walls worldwide. Staples is your back-to-school destination. Find all the supplies and inspiration you need. Come in store this week for great deals under $1. Staples one-subject notebooks are just 25 cents each, and Staples 2 pocket poly folders are just 50 cents each. Staples, back to school and beyond. Ends 9/14/19. In store only. Limit 30 on notebooks and poly folders. While supplies last.
The Henry Ford Heart and Vascular Institute brings in 4D imaging and 3D printing to pioneer new pathways of hope. Henry Ford Health System, all for you. This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. At home, in your car, or at work. Detroit's sports station.
All right, so every day, no matter what, we do try to get a little football mix, and today is no different. Non-Lions, Sully has 32 bold player predictions for all 32 teams. So, as we did yesterday, we'll try to go through all 32 of these. So some I'll be a little bit more talkative about, others it's going to be something caustic and sarcastic. Whatever, it'll even out in the end. Sully? Are you ready, David? What is Sunday night this week? Pittsburgh and New England? Oh, God, David will be at full mast. The bell tower will be ready.
32 predictions here. Old predictions. You want to try to go through all 32?
Yeah, that's right.
Start with the Bills. Wide receiver Cole Beasley will finish with his first 100 catch season.
I believe it. I mean, Josh Allen has no accuracy, really, and Cole Beasley could make his life easier. Beasley just gets open. Certain guys just have a knack. The 40 time doesn't matter, the height, the weight. I thought Beasley was a really sneaky signing for them. Mike, you know what? Yes.
All right, Dolphins corner Xavier Howard will lead the NFL in interceptions for the second consecutive season.
No, I don't buy it.
Yeah, if you don't like these questions, just skip.
No, it's really hard to go back-to-back leading the league in picks. No.
Patriots left tackle Isaiah Wynn will win the comeback player of the year. He was drafted 23rd overall in 18.
Yeah, and he broke his leg, the kid out of Georgia, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's possible. If the Patriots draft an O-lineman and Dante Scarnecchia is coaching him, yeah, I'll buy it.
Next, the Jets. You mentioned this name earlier in the show. Wide receiver Robbie Anderson will have a career year, 1,200 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns.
I buy it for $1. I mean, look, Sam Darnold has a relationship with him, and with Anunua and Crowder taking some of the coverage, Robbie Anderson is a big play threat. I'll say yeah to it, sure.
Ravens, Lamar Jackson will set the NFL record for most rushing yards by a quarterback in a single season. He'll surpass Michael Vick.
Yes. I think their offense is going to be way better than people realize. And them spreading it out and letting Lamar throw a little more is going to actually help him break more explosive plays on the ground.
Bengals, defensive end Carl Lawson will come back strong from an ACL injury with 14 sacks.
No. Because teams don't even need the pass, they can just run it on them.
Right.
No, I'll pass on it. 14 sacks for any player, please, no.
Browns, Odell will lead the NFL in receiving yards, breaking the 1,500-yard mark for the first time.
No, disagree. Too many mouths to feed, and they still want to pound the rock. No.
Similar one with the Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster will lead the NFL in receiving yards.
Yes, because the Steelers have already shown the ability to target a receiver 200 times. And yes, they're going to run the ball. But Big Ben is big plays, and I think Juju is just special. And until I see a second receiver not named Dante Moncrief, yeah.
Next one for the Texans, this is a good question. Will Fuller will catch more touchdown passes than DeAndre Hopkins?
Very possible. Will Fuller, when healthy, is a touchdown-a-week player. Go look it up. He is explosive and finds the end zone. Yes.
Bull take for the Colts. The Colts will be a top 10 offense with Jacoby Brissett as their starting quarterback.
No. No.
All right, Jaguars. Defensive end Josh Allen, not to be confused with the exceptional quarterback Josh Allen, will be the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yes, he's got the most help next to him on a talented defense.
And he almost fell to the Lions.
And his job will be go get the quarterback.
Titans, tight end Delaney Walker will have 90 catches and 1,000 yards. Bradley Chubb will both finish in the league's top 5 in sacks.
Yes, I think Bradley Chubb was exceptional as a rookie, and according to Von Miller, you haven't seen anything yet. I will say yes to that.
The Chiefs will score more points than last season when they led the NFL with 565.
No.
Chargers, Joey Bosa will lead the NFL in sacks.
You have actually got me speechless.
Yeah, no response.
I'm going to say no to it.
Okay.
I think not having Derwin James is going to really hurt their ability to get to the quarterback because he's like Troy Polamalu, except he can cover people.
How about this for a bold take with the Raiders? Raiders will win 9 games, go to the playoffs as the 3rd team from the AFC West, and scare whoever they face.
No.
NFC East, Cowboys, Zeke Elliott will lead the league in rushing.
Yes.
Giants, Evan Engram, their tight end, will top 1,000 yards receiving.
Yes, somebody has to catch the ball.
Eagles, this one's kind of a generic one, I guess. The NFC playoffs will run through Philadelphia.
You know my thoughts. I'm bullish on the Eagles and Atlanta. I think Carson Wentz is going to be an MVP candidate. I think the Eagles are ready to challenge for a Super Bowl. I will say yes to that.
Redskins, they'll trade left tackle Trent Williams for a draft pick or player this year.
They need to do something. The situation's absurd. Trent Williams doesn't want to be there. I don't know why they're holding on to him. It makes no sense. But then again, that's what bad management does. I mean, think about it. Why would you hold on to someone who doesn't want to be there and isn't going to play for you, and you could get something if you got rid of them? Only the Redskins would operate.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the best division in football, the NFC North. The Bears. Khalil Mack will finish with at least 20 sacks.
Disagree.
Wow.
It's absurd to call for that. Can't do it.
Lions. The Detroit Lions will go 10-6 and make the playoffs.
Yes. Look, if I'm sitting here saying they can go 8-8, 9-7, why not? I think that's a bold take that I actually think there's merit to.
That is a bold one. Packers. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers will throw double-digit interceptions for the first time since 2010 and just the 2nd time in his career.
Disagree. I think Rodgers is going to be on a revenge tour. The only limiter on that team will be, can this retooled, rebuilt defense be good, not average? If they're good, I'll put them right up there with Philly.
Vikings, they'll have a top 5 rushing attack this season.
No way, that O-line blows. And Dalvin Cook always gets hurt.
Falcons, NFC South here. Quarterback Matt Ryan will pass for more than 5,000 yards for the first time and lead the NFL in passing yards.
I'll buy it. Like I said, I'm high in Atlanta. I think they're my sleeper team. If I had to place one of those stupid future wagers, I think Atlanta is primed for a bounce back. Devontae Freeman's healthy. The O-line is healthy. The defense is healthy, which is ravaged by injury. And now, they don't just have a number 2 next to Julio. Calvin Ridley's at 1A. So, I'm in on that.
All right, Panthers, they will lead the league in sacks with rookie outside linebacker Brian Burns winning NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
No, I don't. That's too grandiose for me. You want to say the deal will be improved? Okay. Lead the league in sacks? No.
All right, Saints, Alvin Kamara will catch 100 passes.
Yes.
Bucks, linebacker Devin White will win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Boy, it's possible because I think that Bucks defense is going to be on the field all day and all night, and he may rack up a Darius Leonard amount of tackles. Yeah, I can buy that.
Last division, NFC West, Cardinals. They'll lead the NFL in scoring, but still miss the playoffs.
No, totally disagree. They've got too many young players to lead the league. I mean, it's not like, look, their receiving core with Christian Kirk, 2nd year, Andy Isabella, rookie, Keyshawn Johnson, no, not that one, rookie. You know, Mike, they just got too many young pieces.
Has that ever even happened where you lead the league in scoring and miss the playoffs altogether?
Can't answer.
Rams, Aaron Donald will break Michael Strahan's single-season record of 23.5 sacks.
No.
22.5.
No, ridiculous.
Niners, defensive tackle DeForest Buckner will reach 13 sacks and finish in the top 10 in Defensive Player of the Year voting.
No, I'm not going to call for linemen in a 3-4 not named J.J. Watt to be able to do such things. No, I'm not, no.
Last one, Seahawks, fitting we end with this because there's been a lot of Defensive Player of the Year stuff on this list. But Bobby Wagner, their linebacker, will be the NFL's Defensive Player of
it easy to switch to solar, hooking up with battery storage for your installation, so there's no more fights. There's no more kids. Own your power. Don't rent it. Power Home Solar, the #1 residential solar provider in Michigan, one of the top solar installation companies in the nation. Power Home installs American-made panels with a 30-year warranty, so you can own your power, not just rent it. They've installed solar panels at Ford Field, Allen Park. They continue building a movement towards cleaner, greener energy. So, you want to see if it's right for your home? Good. Go to PowerHome.com. That's PowerHome.com. You can give them a call, 1-800-SOLAR-15. Schedule your free solar consultation today. Don't rent your power. Own it with help from Power Home Solar.